Saturday night of week 1 of the finals. More than 37,000 fans on hand to see whether the Lions could turn the tables or whether the Tigers would repeat the dose. Let's check out the highlights of the qualifying final.
Richmond headed to Brisbane for the second qualifying final. The Lions were competitive in the first quarter, but inaccurate goal kicking from the home side meant the Tigers were only down by 12 points at the first break. Then Richmond hit the accelerator, kicking 9 unanswered goals in the second and third terms to put the game beyond reach.
And Rioli, a bit of Rioli, genius.
Rich, it's broken up. Prestia, here comes another one. Bolton walks in. It gets over the top of Hodge. Revolt just slaps it forward and bounces out of the chest of Adams. This is the surge in Richmond. Rioli, he's got Bolton for company. Bolton lays it very, very nice, Shepherd. And Rioli will go all the way.
Dylan Grimes again won the day against Charlie Cameron.
Again, Grimes. How good's he been?
Restricting the dangerous forward to just 1 goal and dropping into space to take crucial intercept marks.
Oh, this man's hands are beautiful.
Reliable contributors Dion Prestia and Shane Edwards were among the Tigers' best, but it was Dustin Martin who tore the game apart, kicking 6 goals in a dominant display.
Goes quickly, top of the square, 1 out, Dusty. Here comes Dusty on the left. He's got 4.
The Lions had no answers for the superstar, who seemed to be toying with his opponents by the end of the game, as the Tigers ran out 47-point winners.
Revolt front and centre. Dusty lost his footing, threw it back out. It was a dead set throw, and Revolt's got the goal anyway.
The victory setting up a 3rd consecutive preliminary final at the MCG for Richmond.
So a powerful performance from the Tigers saw them safely through to another preliminary final. And while the marks and the goals get all the attention in the highlights packages, it's the relentless pressure that is the trademark of this Richmond group. And Basher, it was really there against Brisbane that night. Rioli, Graham, Edwards, Lambert, Bolton. The man next to you had 10 tackles. The ferocity was really there.
Yeah, it was, and that's for finals football. It's built upon contested football. Every tackle, every spoil, every smother, goes a long way to getting the ball forward. And looking at the highlights, it wasn't pretty as such. There was a lot of tap-ons, and that's the great thing about a football club. It's not about pretty possessions, pretty game plans. It's all about getting the ball forward, putting the pressure, having the right intensity, and it goes a long way to winning games. And you've seen guys in the midfield. Our midfield was sensational that day, and I felt like at times after probably quarter time the ball didn't go down back at all, and us backline players were urging for the ball to go back just to get in the feel of the game. But our midfielders and forward put some tremendous pressure, and starting from this great man right here.
Dion, we mentioned that it felt like you guys weren't quite firing on all cylinders coming into the finals. Did that one feel better? Did that feel like you were up and purring?
Definitely after the first quarter it did. We were under the pump in that first quarter. I think they had over 20 inside 50s, which is really ridiculous again for Richmond to give up that many. But I think everything started to click once everything settled. The excitement of the first quarter. Brisbane obviously would have been ready to go all week, playing in front of their home fans in a packed stadium. So we knew if we could just weather the storm in that first quarter and not give up too much of a lead, then we'll be able to peg them back. And I think that's really been our good players really started to stand up after the dust settled.
So after a week off to freshen up, it was a preliminary final appointment with minor premiers Geelong. And Basher, the public discussion centred around whether Richmond would be revisited by the ghost of last year's preliminary final. What was the feeling